Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be testing out the brand new Brawler Bonnie. So she got released probably like 5 or 6 hours ago now, but we're going to be testing it out for the first time, give you guys my first thoughts. But I've already watched a few players play with this Brawler, so already got some good thoughts on this. So before we jump into it, make sure you're using the creator code in the shop. That'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump straight into it. All right, guys, so jumping into the first game, testing out the brand new Brawler Bonnie. So Bonnie, to begin with, I thought she was going to completely break the meta. I think before, well, they actually nerfed her just before it released, and they said they weren't really going to nerf her. So it's really interesting because, again, she looked absolutely broken in their play build, well, in test build. I don't even know what you can call it. Well, yeah, the test build. She just seemed so strong, so completely broken. I was for sure certain that she was going to be the best brawler in the game, but it looks like they have nerfed her. So, you know, I'm really happy with that because, again, it was going to be Bonnie stars 100%, especially considering she's an epic brawler as well. She's going to be really easy to acquire, and it'll just be like a Grom all over again. So the good thing about Bonnie is her main form got some really good range, a lot of HP as well. So it's going to be really hard to take her down. But the other thing she's going to really struggle with, and what I've seen from like Trevor, for example, from him pushing to rank 35, he's nearly at rank 35 already, which is crazy. We used to do that back in the day, but yeah, as I was saying, the main brawlers that he's been struggling against are the likes of tanks, just because she doesn't have a lot of DPS. In her other form, she's got a lot of DPS, but in this form, not really. So we're going to use the super to jump onto the Ash here. It's going to be really good, especially when brawlers are weak, and you also get some good additional damage when you land. So that could be a good thing about her. But yeah, for sure, in that first stage, she's not going to really have the most DPS. So the nerfs that actually got introduced just before she got released were actually like 5 nerfs. So Ash actually broke this down on Twitter, so I'll leave a link to his Twitter in the description. But the first one, she got a 10% reload nerf, which of course is going to be a big nerf because reload speed is really important. It affects the DPS of the brawler and so forth. You know, it's really self-explanatory. Next up, it was a 9% attack nerf to the Clyde form. There was a 9% super damage nerf. There was a 13% attack damage nerf in Bonnie, and then also a 0.5 tile nerf. So that was 5 different nerfs which are impacting the brawler before it's released. And like I said, it was completely broken in the test build. So strong, and I'm really glad they actually nerfed it because I was so scared. So I would say right now, Bonnie, definitely a strong brawler. I feel like the other brawler, Jeanette, or however you say that brawler, it will slowly get better over time. Like, people were really doubting me with Jeanette, but she's actually became one of the strongest brawlers inside of a game. And same with this brawler. I feel like as time goes on, you know, maybe she's not broken to begin with like some brawlers in the past, but as time goes on, people will learn how to play her and she'll become pretty strong. So she'll be able to take down that Ash right there. Mortis probably going to go for some form of trick shot. See if we can save this. Okay, I'm just going to jump over it. All right, guys, jumping into the next game. We just completely don't talk about what happened with that last game. We don't talk about it. You know, it happens to the best of us. And with a new brawler, I'm going to make some stupid mistakes, especially just jumping in the air when a shot comes towards you. Yeah, just never do that, guys. Never take my advice when it comes to saving shots. But got some good pressure right here, and I can consider this tank form being really good, especially when you want to score a goal, even though somehow that didn't go in. You know, there's not many long range brawlers that have so much HP like Bonnie. I can only think of 8-bit off the top of my head, who really kind of resembles that long range brawler that has a bunch of HP. So just like 8-bit, I believe she has got a slower speed as well. I'll have to double check that after this game, which seems pretty slow. It does require you quite a few hits to get that super as well. So again, I just feel like she'll just be this brawler in the middle of the pack. Maybe again, as time goes on, she'll be a little bit better. The star power, by the way, just increases the range of the super launch. I don't really think that star power is necessarily needed on Bonnie. I'll have to double check with her other star power, but surely her other star power has got to be better than this one. So I want to kind of stay in this form for now until I'm kind of weak with this, because you can do a lot of damage in this form. It hasn't really got a range. She obviously resembles the likes of Leon, so we're going to pop our gadget to get a little bit extra DPS and obviously be a little bit speedy. So this gadget is pretty cool because, again, you can get that extra speed and DPS. So we're just going to jump onto the Shelly. She's probably going to delete us. Somehow she misses that super, and that's going to be a goal. So that's going to be the first win right there. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, so hopping into the next game then. So like an idiot, I just didn't completely check like her stats in terms of like movement speed. So of course she's going to be slow. I knew that from the get-go just because of how painful it is to walk around with this brawler. And then when you launch into the other other form, it's going to be very fast. So you can just see, like, you really want to get to that other form and try and jump onto the enemies as much as possible. So you guys kind of know, you got to think of it of like an assassin when you're playing this brawler. So the brawlers that she's going to counter really well are going to be those squishier brawlers. Think of like who Edgar counters, for example. And I just know for a fact in the other form, this brawler, Bonnie and Clyde, they're going to be countering them. So we're going to pop our gadget here to get some additional speed and additional DPS. Don't think we really got the most use out of it, but her main attack as well, pretty easy to hit. I think the main attack is like very fast or fast, so you're going to be hitting those shots quite easily. It doesn't really do the most damage, but maybe as time goes on, it will do a little bit of damage, because 1450 is nothing to be really shy of. So we should be able to get this through here. Let's see if we can slot that in. So really good thing again is she just got so much HP as a long range brawler. You just absolutely love to see it. We're going to try and catapult ourselves onto Rico, and the range on that thing is just insane. With that star power, you're going to be able to launch yourself onto pretty much any matchup that you really want. So that's going to be another win right there. Let's hop into the next game. All right, guys, jumping into the next game then. So I was going to try and do like a randoms only rank 30 with Bonnie. I thought that would be a really cool video. Maybe let me know whether you want to see that. I know it won't be like straight. So, you know, a lot of YouTubers just do like 0 to 1000. I can think of like Lex. I can think of Ben Tim, for example. Like all of these YouTubers do that type of thing. So I thought I'd try and do it with a twist. Try it with randoms, but again, we're playing with Dennis and Watch, so I can't really do that right now. Maybe I could do that for a future brawler. Let me know if you're interested in that, but I feel like that's going to take so long and it'll be very painful to do it with randoms. But I'm up for giving it a go, just because it'll be something really, really cool. Not many people would have actually done that, and yeah, like playing with randoms, you guys know, even at 500 trophies is so painful. So I just know for a fact that would take me a long time. So we kind of catapulted ourselves a little bit further than we needed. That's one thing you'll probably take a little bit of getting used to, just like the bearings on it. Of course, you've got to consider it's like a completely new mechanic in the game. And yeah, Dennis going to leave the ball to me. It's going to take me so long to get that ball. I was hoping Dennis could have got to that ball a lot quicker, but we're going to pass this one up with the bounce pads. We're going to use our gadget right here to get a little bit more DPS, but Watch is just absolutely carrying us. There's just no need to really do anything in this game. So got to be another win once he slots that into the corner. Let's hop into the next game. Okay, guys, so jumping into the next game. And so far I've not really had too much chance to showcase how strong Bonnie can be, just because Watch is just absolutely carrying us with Mortis. But nonetheless, I feel like she's going to be really good and can definitely be a decent pick, like an alternative pick when it comes to shooting star, because in the free ban meta, the likely brawlers of like Nanny, Piper, you know, Byron, Belle, etc., likely get banned out. So maybe Bonnie's a good alternative choice when it comes down to shooting stars. So definitely you will be seeing her there. So I'm going to run into the stu here, try and get as much back as my super as possible. But good thing as well, when I do die in that form, I get close to my super again. I go, okay, no, actually I don't. That was complete lie. I thought that I'd be close to my super again. Maybe that'd be a little bit too broken, but yeah, I was thinking like you could charge your super and then die, go back to this form and then launch yourself again. I'm kind of glad that isn't a thing, because that'd be so insane. But we're going to launch ourselves onto Bo and just look at that. This reload speed is quite painful though, so you're not going to be able to just run around like a lunatic just killing literally everyone. The range is really short, so I can definitely see its weaknesses right here. But I'm getting close to that super again. Oh, it does automatically recharge. Okay, that's a good thing to note. You guys are probably like, how doesn't Spen know these things? But I'm just completely dumb at the moment. I'm just completely lost. So I'm getting close to getting this bow down. One thing I actually forgot to do as well is put a gear on Bonnie. So after this game, I'll put a gear on Bonnie. Probably put the damage gear on her or the speed. She needs a little bit of speed in her life. So we're going to launch ourselves onto the Stu. Stu's going to be pretty much one shot. Nice kill from Dennis right there. And that should be a double kill from Wodge. Really nice right there. But yeah, if you guys are wondering the best gears to put, I mean, damage, you're going to get a lot of value out of the damage gear with Bonnie just because of how much HP she has. So that means she's going to be at like well, half HP, so that's going to be like 3,700 or so, and you're going to be able to get extra damage with it. So that's going to be nice, because of course she doesn't really have the most damage and suffers a lot because of her reload speed. So that damage gear will really help her. The speed gear is going to help her because she's really slow, one of the slowest brawlers inside of the game. So of course you need that additional speed when needed. Gonna get close to taking down Stu here. It's gonna be really nice against brawlers like Stu, because Stu, you don't really want to give him any well, get close into his face, so you want to keep that max distance. You know, brawlers like Belle, Byron, etc. can really counter Stu because you don't feed his super. So getting close to overtime here, it's just going to be incredible in overtime, because again, you can just play the passive game, just wait till we get his super and just launch yourself onto anyone. So Crow's going to jump on me here. I should be able to get him down once the barriers go down, but it doesn't matter. Mortis is going to carry us. All right, guys, it's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think of Bonnie in the comment section below. I think she's going to be a pretty strong brawler in the right hands on the right map. I can just see it being really hard to kind of contest with her if you hit your shots pretty well. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and put on the speed gear for now, just because I really love the speed gear on so many different brawlers, especially with the 20% increase in speed. And then we get to power 11, definitely going to be putting the damage gear on. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.